says Bobbins, drop that tambourine.
All right, Dad, let's kick a good beat.
Meat pie sausage roll, come on Oldham, gives a go. Meat pie sausage roll, come on Oldham, gives a go. Ooh, we got a corner. Ooh, we got a corner.
Hello and welcome to episode 30 of Pork Pie Sausage Roll. Come on Oldham, give us a go. And well, mid-table madness, we're in 10th. It has been 23 games thus far. And well, January has been a bit rough for us, as you know. And yeah, we drew the first 4 games, which included a third round game against Shrewsbury, which we then later drew with them again and had to beat them on penalties, which is the only way we've gotten to the fourth round against Bristol City. Plus we had a 2-2 draw, a 1-0 win then over Middlesbrough, which brought our morale up a bit, but we're sort of struggling to score goals at the moment. That seems to be an issue this season. Every now and again we get a big spurt, like we did against Heerenveen at home in the Euro Cup. But yeah, so that's not fantastic. Nevertheless, so we've got a game against Tottenham. We drew with them in the first leg. It was actually a good game. They were pretty much all over us, but we took our chances and actually went 1-0 up just before half-time with new signing Daniel Salvi, who, well, you knew he was coming in, and he's already made a half-decent impact. His average rating is just over 7. He's played 5 starts, 2 goals and 1 assist. Still tweaking around the tactics a little bit because it's not working out. And of course, Van Louis is no longer with us. He's gone over to Parma. He wasn't cutting the mustard. I couldn't get him to perform, so hopefully he'll have a better time at Parma. But judging by this, he wasn't actually that good anyway. But Remy Moreau managed to pick up another couple of goals recently. But he's another one who's struggling a little bit. So, like I say, we're kind of on the lookout for a first-choice striker, but I just don't really have the money. I mean, I got rid of a couple of players. In fact, we'll go into the transfers and have a wee look. I'm pretty sure you know about everybody we bought because I went through it last time. There's been, other than Daniel Salvi, there's been nobody else brought in, really. In terms of players going out, however, we sold Van Louis, but we also sold Van den Boomen as well. He was pretty much, it's not so much he was demanding first team, he was demanding to be registered for Europe, and it just wasn't going to happen, bless him. But he, in the 3 seasons he's been with us, couple of seasons, whatever it was, he's been a good servant. He was a good player. I was very happy with him. So we got just over 4 million for him, which, considering how much we paid, I think $500,000. It's good value. Trying to get rid of Castrovilli. Oh yes, he is in fact joining Jon Buck in the K-League. Again, he's not getting in the side. He's not cutting the mustard. It's been fine in the non-competitive, but and he did get a game in the Euro Cup and managed to score. But we need to do better at the end of the day. If we actually go have a quick look at the finances, we're doing okay for money and we're doing okay for budget. I did actually pump a bit of the transfer budget in, but we're up to nearly 30 million again. I want to hold on to it and maybe try and buy somebody expensive next season because we're looking pretty solid in most areas. I do have my eyes on another defensive midfield because, of course, this gentleman who's been fantastic for us won't be here beyond the season. He was just a one-season player to add some depth, obviously, and Durham. Oh my, look at that. I'm going to have to have words with you about that. That's not very good, is it? You are not. There we go. Your performance could have been better. That'll do. As long as you pick your game up a wee bit. I don't think it's because he's been injured. Anyway, nevertheless, he's fantastic. Obviously, Evangelista when he's fit. He's having a bit of a rest at the moment, bless him. Oh, no, he's not. But anyway. Yes, no, sorry. He is being rested, but not rested. I have not chosen the rest option. But anyway, he is... as always, particularly stalwart and fantastic, but there's nobody else really to talk about that you don't know about. So, if we have a look ahead, obviously today's game, as I mentioned, is the second leg of the semi-final of the Carabao Cup against Tottenham. We're at home, so fingers crossed. Straight after that, it's the FA Cup 4th round, which you won't be around for. But coming up in February, we've got Dynamo Kiev. And that's the first knockout round, leg 1 and leg 2. So the next episode you see will be this match, or should I say these 2 matches. I think that's what I'm going to do, is just come back for that and just do those. Because obviously, if nothing comes of that, that's our European dream over. And like I say, to get as far as we have, considering how we're struggling to score goals and struggling for form in the league, is fantastic. So I want to keep that going. I think these guys are a bigger team than us. They're in the Ukrainian Premier League, but they are a name that most of us know. So unfortunately, it wasn't recording when I thought it was, so you didn't get to see the lineup. I'm going to tell you now. In goal, it's Dean Henderson, a back four of Valerie, Howkins, Lacaviti and Mings. Ndoraman and Daye in defensive midfield. Right wing, Marlambi. Central attacking midfield, Salvi. Left wing, Lookman, and up front it's Remy Moreau. It is an Oldham kickoff. And we will watch the first couple of minutes to make sure that we are keeping on top of things. Passing it around the defence, that's good. Keeping possession. And died at Ndoram. Finds Lookman. Lookman's on a bit of a run. Puts it out wide for Marlambi. Into the middle. Cleared only as far as Ndaye. Mings now. Coming back through the midfield, Marlambi finds Salvi. Salvi, not a great first touch there, mate. So one thing I've noticed about him, he's got very high numbers for passing, first touch and all the rest of it, but his passing's a bit wayward. Is that their goalkeeper? No, it isn't. It looks like a goalkeeper kit. Oh yes, Oldham in the blue with the white shorts, and Tottenham are in their away kit of mint green. Come on, Oldham. Let's get creative. Sanchez with a free kick for Tottenham. Lukaku. Gedson putting it through the middle. Kane puts it out wide. That's not a great ball for Deke. How old is Kane now, I wonder? My guess is he's knocking it on the head somewhat. 30. Well, you know. Still younger than me, obviously, by about a billion years. Ericsson with a free kick now for Tottenham. Tries to curl it. Not fantastic. Come on, Oldham. I wonder if I dare go positive. Go on, Lacaviti. Moreau, Lookman. Oh, it's a pinball effort, and Kane's there, but looks like Howkins. Please only tell him off. Don't send him off. There we go. Ticked off. That's good. A ticking off will do. Free kick. Ericsson again for Tottenham. Straight into the hands of Henderson. Very, very pleased with Henderson. He's been superb. Lacaviti looking to... Okay, they're running at us. Let us try counter pressing. Short kicks for you, Mr. Henderson. And a ball out for Lookman that Lookman didn't seem to want to get on the end of. Well, Salvi's looking a bit knackered. Alright, I'm going cautious because they're just running all over us at this point. And I'm not going to counter press either. Doran with the clearance. Well, I mean, they're fighting around. That's our corner. Kane. Delay in the box. We're good at clearing it. We're not good at keeping them out of the box. Ericsson with a corner. Oh, Kane's on it. Henderson picks it up. Come on, boys. I'm going to go defensive. Henderson throws it out to Howkins. Valerie now. Marlambi out in the wing, cuts in. Valerie overlap. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. And again. Goodness. Delay tries to set up a counter-attack. Howkins and Daye. Howkins again. Lacaviti. Come on, boys. Lukaku now on the attack for Tottenham. Puts it out wide for Delay. Oh. Dear Kane. Gedson. try to get the cross in. Even defensive isn't cutting it, is it? I'm not going to set anything there. I'm going to go back to mixed crosses, and let's go with dribbleless. Go on. Corner for Tottenham. Ericsson to take it. Into the hands of Henderson once more. Henderson with a goal kick. And Dye. Marlamby looking to come on the counter-attack, making a run forward. Ball there for Lookman. He has a go, and it's saved. I think that was our first proper decent effort. It's a corner now. Lookman to take it. Oh, plays it out. Marlamby. Lookman tries a cross. Has a run in. Salvi. Durham. Dye. I have been looking at a fairly decent defensive midfielder. Oh my goodness, dear tackles. And saved by Henderson, but they forced a corner. That's goodness. I'm going on to just key highlights for a bit because oh my crikey. Corner now. Ericsson to take it for Tottenham. Cleared. Only as far as Kane picks it up on the edge of the box. They're just passing it around, trying to create an opening, and it did not happen. Come on, Oldham. We can do better now. We've only had one shot on target. Let's go attacking and see if we can give them a fright. Probably shouldn't do that when they're in possession. Gedison had a very nice try there. We'll go back to more direct passing, apparently. Come on, Oldham. I know we seem to like to win these games on penalties, but I'd like us to at least score a goal. Moreau's nervous. Lookman with a free kick. Lacaviti into the hands of Mvogo. Mings picks up the loose ball. Okay, and Dye, Hawkins, and Durham. Marlamby coming forward. All the way, has a go, and it's saved by the Tottenham keeper. That was a good effort. Forced another corner, Lookman to take it. Cleared. Salvi, Moreau, Hawkins, Marlamby, Lookman, Lacaviti, Mings. Oh, I don't know how far over that was, but what an effort. Do I risk another get creative? Come on. Come on, Moreau. Don't be nervous. It's just Tottenham. It's just a quarter-final of the Carabao Cup. It will be our first Carabao final. Well, technically our second in Oldham's history, but in terms of my history. Well, it's half-time. We've had 10 shots, only 2 on target, and that's part of the sodding problem. Mind you, they're not doing better with 11 and 5, so let us see. Tell them to do this for the fans. Says Mr. John Jensen. He's been actually a fabulous assistant manager, I have to say. I'm very happy with him. I remember when he was signed for Arsenal, when he played for him back in the day. Because, of course, he had, I think it was when Denmark won the Euro Championships, maybe. And I remember a screamer he scored out of midfield. Yeah, he played for Arsenal for 2 or 3 seasons, I think. But good player. And an excellent assistant manager, I'm finding. Okay, what are we going to do here? Well, poor old Remy Moreau. We are going to bring on Florinanda. And he's not got the starts that he should. And he's still managed goals and assists. And I keep playing him out on the left wing as well, which he doesn't really like. It would be so much better if I could keep faith with the guy. But I'm so desperate for the young strikers to start performing. Because Remy, I mean, he's developing well enough and his ability's up there. It's just, I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's having a slightly better season, but I feel like he should be better than that. Nevertheless, let's go back to the tactics. Andon can come on, but you know what? I don't know about complete forward. I think I'll have you as pressing forward on attack because you do like that. How's Salvi doing as an attacking midfielder? All right. Again, finding that role a bit difficult. He didn't mind Trecatista. He quite liked Shadow Striker, but again, it's like hit and miss. But he's playing all right as an attacking midfielder on attack, so we will leave it at that. Anybody else looking like they're having a struggle? Oh yeah, poor old Lacaviti. Captain Lacaviti. We will replace you with Jonathan Panzo. I know Panzo can quite often play left back, but he's a decent centre half. And I think that will do for now. Kick off for Tottenham. I might just see first couple of minutes of this. We're on attacking at the moment. I don't know if that's still smart. Howkins with a kick-off. Kick-off free kick. Mings puts the ball forward. Looked like a sneaky one. Gedson. Out to Dele. Let's get creative. Come on, Oldham. I mean, that's the thing. We're not playing badly. Panzo. Gedson now coming forward. He's looked dangerous. Ericsson on the wing. And I believe that is Valerie who got in the way of that. Ericsson with the corner. Salvi gets in the way of it. Lukaku picks up the loose ball for Tottenham. Llorente, Gedson with the ball forward. Ericsson. Valerie. Tries to start a counter-attack. Marlambi now picks up the loose ball. And Durham with the ball forward. Oh dear. Oh, Sanchez was pushed by Andon, not the other way around. That's a shame. Alright, I'm going to go on to key highlights. I realise they're pushing us at the moment, but we'll be here all day otherwise. Lukaku coming forward. Marlambi looks like he's taken a knock. Uh-oh. Alright, let's just take a look at that. Well, Salvi is really struggling for... in terms of his fitness, but he's playing alright. And if Marlambi's taken a knock, who have we got on the bench? Nobody particularly exciting is the answer, which I know I shouldn't say. Mings. Oh, Mings. Pick your game up, mate. You've done alright. Valerie, you're doing alright. Well, there's Brook I can bring on, I suppose, if I wanted to do something in defence, but I don't think that's a smart idea. Although, why? Oh, yeah. He's not got a rating yet. Anyway, Shutter Martin, play. Let's ignore what happened, because Marlambi doesn't appear to be too upset by his injury. Lookman and Durham and Dye. Howkins. Marlambi now coming forward. Lookman's there. Saved by Mvogo. Tottenham's keeper. He's had a good game, hasn't he? So's Henderson, but he's had a good game. Well, we're picking up. We're still not getting our shots on target. I wonder if I should take that out and put that in. See how that works out for us. Oops, play. Get creative, boys. There we go. I do wonder if I'm going to put Andon back to being a complete forward on attack again. Okay, and Virgo with a goal kick for Tottenham. Valerie puts the ball back for Andon. He's on it. Finds Salvi, and it's a goal. Daniel Salvi, his third goal of the season and his third goal for the club. Oh, my goodness. That was a really nice goal. Very, very happy with that. Valerie with the long ball forward. Andon did well to get on it. He had people around him. Puts a little cross in for the Salvi. Boom. Places it lovely in the corner. Very happy. Very, very happy. I don't want to... Whoops. Pausing it because something just popped up. Okay, nothing I should worry about. Salvi scored, but do I... Oh, God, he's 56%. I take him off, don't I? He's been brilliant, but I'm going to take you off in favour of George Evans, who I'm going to drop back to here to be a box-to-box midfielder. And that's what we're going to do. That's exactly what we're going to do. And that's how we're going to finish out the match with a 1-0 scoreline. I think we're still attacking, aren't we? Yeah. While it's working, show some passion. Come on. Oh, don't be frustrated, Lookman. Valerie with the throw in. Long ball. And Durham, Valerie again. Marlambi has a go. It's 2-0. Oldham 2, Tottenham 0. Fakamani, Marlambi. Nice tight little score in the corner there. Lovely work from Durham. Lovely cross from Valerie. Marlambi tucks it in the tight spot. Keeper will be upset about that because Mvogo's had a really good game. And that, I think, is it. It's a Tottenham throw-in. And that's the game. Oldham 2, Tottenham 0. Oldham are in only their second Carabao Cup in history. Final, League Cup. You know, it's funny. I keep saying Carabao Cup. I don't think that's how you're supposed to say it, but I've never heard anybody else say it. I just haven't. Or if I have, I've not noticed. And I haven't gone looking for it. So it's the Carabao Cup. I think it's called something different now anyway. But nevertheless, Oldham are in the final. Very happy with that. I don't think... Yeah, like I say, Salvi's scoring goals for us. I mean, he's got some fabulous skills on him and some good physicals. He's just turned 23. Oh, sorry. No, he turned 23. Yeah, he just turned 23 back in December. And, yeah, I think he's going to be pretty solid for us. He is now first choice for that. We do have Diego Shashua, who had been playing in that position, by himself. But, yeah, very happy with that. Alrighty, let's have a quick review after that. That was a good result. 2-0 over Tottenham is always a good result anyway, certainly for Oldham. But in the Cup, that was brilliant. So very happy with that. Marlambi, of course, has been superb for us. I mean, we brought him in. He had a 22-23 season for about $8.5 million from Newcastle. Yeah. And he hit the ground running. You can see how he did last season. He's already well on his way to, I think, do better. But the thing that is most interesting, I find, of course, is he is our top goal scorer, our highest average rating, and the man with the most assists. So, what can you say about that? And, of course, Durham's been fantastic with his passing. But, yeah, Player of the Match awards goes to Alex Lacaviti thus far. He's managed to pick up 4 of them, which is pretty serious. But he has been... Well, he's had some inconsistencies there, as you can see. He had a good game against Middlesbrough. And then, again, not so great against Tottenham. So, keeping an eye on him. He might be replaced soon, although the fans love him. So, I hate doing that to the fans, to be honest with you. But when you consider that... Panzo, who normally, and Mings, who both normally play left back, are considered better central defenders than him. And I mean, Carl Howkins is another one. He's been solid, but I feel like in order to push things forward a wee bit, I need to pick up some better defenders, like maybe just like an elite player of some kind. I have some fantastic players, but like a proper elite player. But Rob Holding, he's been brilliant. He's got to be signing of the season. He cost us a few quid, but he's great. Very, very consistent, I found. Again, not the highest average rating, but still. Sometimes, when you watch the games, it doesn't always translate into their stats, I would say. But anyway. Oh, you're disappointed against the 2-0 defeat against Man United. Well, sucks to be you. Anyway. As I mentioned before, we've got a few games in between, but the next episode you will see will be the 2 legs against Dynamo Kiev in the Euro Cup first knockout round. Very exciting stuff. So if you enjoyed that, please do give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more Football Manager videos. Thank you very much for watching.